Hello, this is Ty. We're playing Magic Arena Standard event. So Standard right now is pretty much set after about 2 weeks. The top tier decks start to thrive to the top. And if you play enough Standard events, ranked, or any kind of metagame challenge, you'll see certain decks keep popping up. And so the popular deck right now are Mono White, Mono Green. Is it is actually very popular. Blue White control, there's some form of blue white control there. There's some Rakdos that's using treasure tokens, whole bunch of gold spent dragon everywhere. So today we are going to use a mono green deck. Now mono green deck is very generic, right? So you just have a whole bunch of creature, you try to swing in to win, and this is exactly what my deck is trying to do. So a little bit different from other kind of mono green deck is that I'm actually not running any kind of fight effect. I don't have removal spell in my deck. I do not run Blizzard Brawl. I don't run the what the other popular one. There are a couple popular ones. There's Blizzard Brawl. There's Inscription of Abundance, and there are people running not that, but Decisive Denial. So there are people running Simic, and they use those. So those are the fight mechanic that usually one mono green wants, because they don't really have much fight mechanic. They don't have much removal. However, this deck I'm building here I think is fast enough that we don't really need to fight. We just need to jam it through, and then just like win the attrition war against our opponent if they're playing a creature heavy deck. If you're playing control deck, I have enough cards that are gonna deal with them, that they're gonna give them a lot of problems. So to keep them in check. Now, so what's our deck look like? We have 24 lands, 29 creatures, 3 artifact, 4 enchantment. So you can tell that this is a very creature heavy deck. Now 24 lands is actually 28 because we have 4 Kazandu Mammoths. So we rarely got into a situation where we don't get at least 4 lands in the beginning, right? So what are our enchantments? 4 enchantment ranger classes. So this is actually a creatures. This is actually another creature, because when you come to play, you have a 2/2. So it's a 2-drop 2/2. And what are our artifacts? We have 3 Esika Chariot. So everything in this deck is creature. Now, our 1-drop, we have Jaspera Sentinel. This is not only good as a ramp, but it also block off flyers. So right now there's a lot of mono white deck that runs this card. I forgot what it's called, but where's the face? No, I should have fallen. Oh, Clarion Spirit. So there are people running this. And then you're going to create 1/1 white spirit. So your spirit actually can block this down. So in that case, it's actually kind of important to having this reach. Right, okay, so I spent enough time on Jaspera. So we have 4 Prosperous Innkeeper. This one can get us a treasure token to help us ramp to 4 mana on turn 3. Also, we gain a whole bunch of life. So in a mono white matchup, mono red is not really there anymore, but if you see mono red, you're going to be able to gain some life back. Ranger class, there's nothing to say about it. This card is great. Come to play with it with the wolf, and then the level 2, level 3 are both relevant. Werewolf Pack Leader is also an early drop that can maybe net you a card or 2, which is very good. Because mono green, if we want to keep the pressure on, we want to keep drawing cards. So a card like this is going to be very helpful. Briarbridge Tracker, I only put 2 because I want to find a balance between the Tracker, Augur of Autumns, and my 4 drops. So I do realize that since I'm going to have 4 Kazandu Mammoth, so my 3 drop going to be pretty packed. So we have 8, because sometimes we jump from 3 to 4. So the 3 drops are actually competing with our 4 drops as well. So now I'm having this very weird 2-2-2-2 kind of split. So that in different kind of situation, if we ever draw 2 of them we are able to choose a better alternative to play. For example, if I just play 4 Gnarled Professor and 0 Briarbridge Tracker, maybe there are times I do want to have Briarbridge Tracker. So if I have 1 and 1, I get to choose when to play those. Esika Chariot, nothing to say about it. This card's great. Toski, another card that can help us draw extra cards to keep pressure on the board. Now, 3 Froghemoth. Wow, this card is actually very efficient in what it does. Right, so sometimes you got wiped by maybe is it or a blue-white control, and the way to get back to the game is having those haste creature that can hit them like 4, 5, 6, 7 a turn. If it hit once, and if they get a creature or 2, it becomes 6 or 7, 5 or 6, and stuff like that. So it's definitely good for those, like my high drop 5 and 6 are both haste creatures that can just come in and finish my opponents off. Now white, look, so there's a troll. I think it's a troll, right? So there's an Augur troll. This one is probably the best 3-drop for a mono green deck, but because it's triple green and we are running a lot of non-green lands, that's why I completely take them out, because I want to run the Field of Ruins, because there's so many lands running around in the standard environments metagames. Is you have to have Field of Ruins. So I run 3 of those. I run 3 Faceless Haven, so a total of 6 colorless mana to go with our 22 green source. So we have 14 snow-covered forests, 4 Lair of Hydras, and 4 Kazandu Mammoths. Now we have a sideboard because we do have 2 Gnarled Professor, and we have 2 Mascot Exhibition, 1 Introduction, 2 Containment Breach, 1 Pest Summoning, and 1 Environmental Science, just to make sure all our grounds are covered. Okay, so enough said. Let's try to start play a game. So the good thing about mono green is that whether you win or not, it's going to be very quick. It's not going to be like a control deck I posted earlier, like before my last video. I was playing blue-white control, and a best of 3 game can go on to like 30-40 minutes. It was crazy. So far I have 70% win rate, 26 win, 11 loss. So this deck is definitely very stable, and if you want to just grind the standard event, this is definitely a good deck to go to, because it doesn't take a long time unless your opponent is tanking forever. Then otherwise this deck actually go by very fast. So our hand is good. Turn 2, we have to see what we draw to determine if we want to play Werewolf Pack Leader or Prosperous Innkeeper. But if we don't draw a good 4 drops, we are going to go with Werewolf Pack Leader followed by a Kazandu Mammoth. So Prosperous Innkeeper probably not going to be played until a little bit later. Our opponent is playing a, I don't know. Okay, sure. Let's see what our opponent do, right? So it's a snow, and it's a cheap snow deck, but I mean not really, because right now you don't have too much good options. But he's playing all tap dual lands, so that's kind of interesting. Double Shambling guys can successfully block our Wolf Pack Leader, but we're going to attack anyways. If you want to double block, that's fine by me. You can create a treasure token and use another 1/1 to kill off my werewolf if you want to. But he only down to 3 cards, so in a sense, they're not that threatening. And we are going to jam in a big Kazandu Mammoth. Mouse is about to run out of battery. I hope I can run through this video without losing my connection. Alright, so what do we do here? We have, if we do have a land drop, we can actually draw a card. So let's just draw a card first and see how it goes. Okay, Esika Chariot. I think we find our play, because we do want to be as mana efficient as possible. So if we do have a 4-drop, I'd rather play a 4-drop than Yeah. Another alternative is to play 2 Prosperous Innkeeper, but I think I only need to do that if I'm behind and I need mana. I need life. At the moment, I'm in the lead, so I'm gonna press on by playing the more powerful cards. So he's gonna kill off my Werewolf pack leader. That's fine. I'm not gonna pump it. So you have 3 cards, but a plump will probably get him back into at least in card count. He's gonna be able to get some cards. Plum is usually good with the Sedgewood Witch. Okay, let's see what our opponent do. So next turn we can play a Froghemoth, and if it hits, it's gonna be a 6/6 next turn. Does this have like? No, it have Menace. So, sure. So just destroy it. That's fine. So 4 power, I can still wipe out his entire team. He'd rather do that than searching for land. That's kind of interesting because he didn't draw a land. At least he haven't played a land yet. He did not play a land. That's very odd. So there are 2 ways I can go about it, because I can play it safer by playing more creature. Right? So how about this? Well, let's play creatures. In a way, we are also trying to gain some life, and by this time we already have enough mana, so we don't care about keeping treasures. Since the 2/2 can kill off everything, might as well attack with all. If he want, he can trade off my Esika Chariot, but I'd rather have Sedgemoor Witch dead in this case, because it seems like his main that's his main strategy. So Meat Hook Massacre could be a thing here, but I don't think I care that much. I'll just expand the board, because if I have more creature, I'm able to swing for more to spread out the damage. Now it'll be unfortunate if he do draw the Meat Hook. Okay, he did not. So he still doesn't. Did he draw a land? Yeah, he did draw a land, but it's another tapped land. It's interesting playing that many tapped land. So we are going to use 2 of those because we want to attack with our pack leader. Now he does have to block. I think I can attack with all. Even if he don't die. I mean, even if he able to block off nicely here, he's gonna take a chunk of damage. I want to get him as low as possible, so even if he do a board wipe, I can still kill him with Lair of Hydra. Now, if he does have a Meat Hook Massacre, he's gonna gain a whole bunch of life. Okay, never mind. So this one, I am not sure. This is more like a token deck, so tokens. Let's start the next round before I record it. Black, white, red tokens. I think that's what it is. Black, white, red tokens. And we won that. Inuit. Okay, so we're on the play, and the hand is fine. We have a Ranger followed by a Briarbridge, and then we can decide whether to play Kazandu as a land or not next turn. So, seems good. So, look like it is it. Okay. Actually, a Kazandu Mammoth might not be a bad play last turn because it can swing in for 5. Yeah, maybe I should have played Kazandu Mammoth instead. Oh well. I think we're fine. Our opponent's not doing anything. So right here, let's play a Prosperous Innkeeper first. Okay, no counter. He doesn't want to counter that. We can play a Kazandu Mammoth. We still have enough mana for a Froghemoth, so... Oh shoot. This is not... never mind. Oh, okay, it's fine, it's fine. He's only at the... Okay, he can counter that, that's fine. We're gonna put the pressure on. He's at 12 life, so... It's good. I saw this is a land. Ah, my bad. Okay, his missing land drop. So we're gonna keep playing creatures. If you want to counter, he'll spend all his mana doing so, and that will not be good for him. So he probably have a burn spell, and probably going to show me a dragon to kill a Froghemoth. That's my guess. Or he's just going to draw 2 cards and go down to 1. Either way, it's good for us. Alright, so that's fine, that's fine. Put him at 3. And I am going to exile everything to gain 4 life. Froghemoth is pretty good, like in terms of... So if you exile a creature, you get +1 counter. If you exile non-creature, you gain 1 life for each card exiled this way. And you exile number card equal to number of damage it deals. Okay, our opponent basically just mana screwed himself. So I play against so many Izzet deck. It's crazy how popular is it right now. They're playing Ghostman Dragon and try to chain off their Outrun Epiphany. And it's a great combo. Like once it start going, you just dead. If they have Ghostman Dragon, they resolve a Outrun Epiphany. They're gonna swing in for 6 next turn with tons of mana backing up because of Ghostman Dragon. But yeah, it's a fun deck. I've been toying around with it. It's fun. Okay, so our hand is decent. Now, it's so hard to say if I'm going to play Prosperous Innkeeper. Probably not. Unless I draw a Chariot, then I'll play Prosperous Innkeeper. Toski is not a reason to ramp. Toski is not a card you want to play on turn 3, because at that time you don't have much creature to go with it. Damn it, why didn't I draw that turn 1? That'd be so good. Now next turn, what we can do is... It's hard to say because this might be a rat. So I'd rather play it safe. But actually, let's attack first. I'm going to play Jaspera Sentinel and the Ranger class this turn. So if you wipe, I can still play Augur to try to catch my 4th land. If he didn't wipe the board this turn, then Jaspera can give me the 4th land I needed. Okay, you're gonna counter Ranger's class. Interesting. Okay, so that's not a Doomscar. Okay, main turn Faithful Mending is good. Seems like he's missing land drop. That's why he's trying to draw the 2 cards. Now this card actually make him lose 1 card. So Okay, perfect. Let's draw some card back. Having Toski, when you play Toski, you want to have at least 2 creatures. If you just have 1, they might be able to remove it next turn. That's fine. Since the Reverie is no biggie. We're going to have a Haste Trampler coming in, and we're gonna eat his what's that card with Flashback. I'm gonna attack with all. He can double block my Jaspera, but it's not a key card that I care about. Now, if he Doomscar next turn, I'm fine. I have Vorinclex. I'm gonna draw so many cards. It's crazy. Let's eat that, eat that, eat that, because this deck will run DDS cover up. So try to get all them out. Now I have to discard card. Sure. So it's probably a Doomscar here, but I'm gonna draw cards back, so I'm not too worried about it. I also have two lands I can attack. Now Froghemoth might be a better play here. I don't know. Should I? Actually, this is more mana efficient. If you want to counter, let him counter it. If you do counter, I'm able to eat that counter spell away from his graveyard. This is more mana efficient anyways. I am gonna draw a bunch of cards again. So I draw 1 from Pack Leader. Well, not anymore. He bounced it. But I'm gonna draw 2 by able to hit him twice. Now I really have to choose what card I want to keep, what card I want to get rid of. So I am going to get rid of basic land and Lair of Hydras. Field Rule is still important because if you do draw his the temple. Okay, so 3 mana, that's fine. You know Froghemoth is coming. There's no surprise here. Might as well play Innkeeper to gain that extra life. Also, we will have 1 extra mana after he Doomscar us next turn. He's at 2, so he's pretty dead. There's no way he's gonna live through this turn. Because he can rat, but that wouldn't do anything. Sorry, 4. Yeah. Let's discard 1, 2, 3. We just need 1 land. We're drawing so many cards, it doesn't really matter anymore. We can be after you Doomscar, we just need to activate Faceless Haven and Lair of Hydra, and then we're good. Unless he draw another game 4 life thingy. Okay, sure. So this control deck is actually more more common now. You are control. All right, next. It seems to load a lot longer nowadays for I don't know if it's a weekend. Actually no, it's Thursday night. Should be fine. Okay, hand. Still, this is the hand to play Werewolf pack leader. If we do draw our 4 drops, actually just Chariot, I wouldn't change the play order if I draw the Gnarled Professor. Chariot is just such a great card. Now, I don't know if I should play Kazandu or I think I'll play Prosperous Innkeeper. Because this way I'm able to draw more cards if you don't deal with one of them. So we're basically all in here because we're okay. Never mind. We're good now. We're gonna be able to draw our cards back. Let's see. Let's draw our cards and see kind of, because we might draw a tap land and we can play the tap land, play Kazandu. But if we draw a Chariot, then maybe we can play on tap land to play that instead. Okay, so look like we're going to play the Kazandu. Go with the Kazandu plan. We probably going to drop a Prosperous Innkeeper first. That will gain us additional life. This deck looked like he's playing Cosmo a Serpent. That's my guess. We have enough land, so we can stop worrying about saving our treasure. So Simic might also play Cyclone Giant, the thing that bounces everything back except Giant Wizard and lands. Storm the Festival. Does okay. Okay, 2 lands. That didn't do much. But he can flash it back very easily because Ruko Creeper can tap for 2 mana if it's carved from graveyard. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can do 9. Okay. So we are going to be able, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we just win, right? Let's do 3. I think he got pretty upset having 2 lands and just rage quit. I think that's what happened. This is actually a soul type because he played Swamp, I think. A black source. So I guess he's still trying to keep Sultai alive. After a rotation, there's really no point staying Sultai anymore. Sultai. I just got off a brutal 60-hour week working overtime. Right? Nana? Listen. Alright, so our next opponent, Forest. What a cool name. Okay, we're on the play. So, it's a close call. Right, Ranger's class or Prosperous Innkeeper. But Ranger's class is not really like a groundbreakingly good turn 2. So I might still just play a Prosperous Innkeeper, hoping that I can draw a good 4 drops to follow with it. Yeah, let's do that. So even if we don't draw a good 4 drop, we can still play a Briarbridge Tracker. And that's still a pretty darn good play on turn 3. So our opponent looked like is playing what? 3 color control. Okay, our Our thing pay off. Please don't counter this. Don't negate it. He does play negate. That's interesting. I haven't seen a lot of negate recently. I guess that's a blessing and a curse. Alright, let's attack first. Maybe he wants to kill off my Prosperous Innkeeper. It's a possibility. Okay, no. He have nothing suspended, so he either have to hard counter this or just let it resolve. For smart command is fine. He's downing himself a card. Because he played this card, plus he had to discard 2 to draw 2. So he's discarding 3 to draw 2 cards. But it's better card selection, but it's not card advantage. It's pretty good for us since we're so low in cards. And Gnarled Professor gonna come in. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't think anything scary gonna happen. So I'm gonna take Environmental Science. Hopefully we can draw a Vorinclex. If we do draw a land naturally, we're gonna play Ranger class and Briarbridge Tracker together. If not, we can do Environmental Science and Briarbridge Tracker. Okay, we did draw a land, so that's good. Let's see if okay, so our opponent doesn't have a counter spell. That's good to know. But he could have some kind of burn everything effect, like burn down the house. It's gonna kill his dragon, but otherwise he probably just gonna go off with a Outrun Epiphany and just win right here. It's very likely. If not, we are probably gonna win if we draw land. Actually, even if we don't draw land, we can activate our Faceless Haven. Actually, we cannot activate our Face. Actually, we can. We can tap 2, Environmental Science, get a Snow, Faceless Haven, activate, attack with all. He have to block. So he attacked. That's not a good thing for us. He probably gonna gain extra turn or board wipe here. Either way is bad for us. Why is he tapping so carefully? I mean, what does that do? I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see. He's gonna attack for 6. If you have another Outrun Epiphany, 9. I'm not quite dead yet. But that would be pretty brutal if you have another Outrun Epiphany. I can block the ground units here if you do activate the Thunder Bugbear. He does not have enough mana to play another gold spend dragon to get another turn. So he's probably keeping his creature back. Because I'm 15 alive. If he cannot finish me off, I am threatening to lethal him next turn. Of course, he does not know I have a Vorinclex. Most people don't play Vorinclex in mono green anyways. So having this surprise, like surprise 6 damage, haste tremble, is very effective. Expressive iteration. Okay. He played a land already, so he didn't think through his turn. Well, he did get a burn spell, so he can burn down one of the biggest creature I have. Probably not our Professor. He's tapping very, very carefully. I don't know why. Alright, so I did not. I can attack. Actually, let's gain some life. I played that land a little bit too hastily. I should have waited, but it's okay. Let's gain a life. So if you do have extra turn, am I dead? I'm not even sure. Let's level up. You have another burn spell? One, two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 coming in. Divide by 0. What up? Really? That's what divided by 0 for? Interesting. That's actually kind of cool because he didn't know I have Warren Collects. That's gonna add 2 counter. If that's in at level 2. Okay. Does that change how I attack? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's still 12 damage. So let's hope for the best. Let's just attack with all. So if he swing back, if he don't kill me, I can threaten to lethal him next turn. So let's see what he does here. Okay, sure. Gonna make the dragon bigger. That's for sure. Iteration, that's fine. I'm charging my my mouse, so if I sounds like I'm away, because I am. Actually, let's move the mic here. Lifelink Dragon, what up? Okay, sure. Okay, I didn't expect that. Okay, so he probably got this game. That's a nice top deck. So that put him at 13. I have nothing to block. Flyer. So I can gain 1 life here. Become 6, 7, 8. He's swinging for 8. Oh, man. Pretty close, but didn't get there. Without that 4 life, 9. That would be lethal if he didn't draw the Augur Dragon. Okay, cool. So I still count this at splashing white for Augur Dragon. That's kind of cool. Alright, so that's our first loss. We are 4-1. Like I said, Monograin gonna be very fast, win or lose. Actually, our opponent's a little bit slower on the end because he's playing a more complex deck. There's more calculation for him than for me. I basically just turn my creature sideways. That's all I need to do. Alright, so 3 more wins. DD Angels. DD Angels. Okay. Good hand. Turn 2, turn 3. Should be able to draw the mana next. Okay, so look like a mono white. Monk of the Open Hand become like one of the most popular card all of a sudden. It's crazy. That possibility of getting +1 counter every turn got people so excited. That's actually pretty good. Alright, you got me. So we got Chariot. And then Toski Bear. That's fine. Surprisingly, Stonebinder Familiar is getting bonus every turn. We have 13, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's not play a wrong card. They have a very similar border here. Now, if his Stonebinder Familiar get bigger, I'm probably going to block with my Esika Chariot. Alright, look like it's gonna get bigger, unfortunately. I'm gonna keep 2 of my creature alive here. Otherwise, I cannot make Esika active next turn. So it might be better off having two creatures instead. Let's see if I can hit a land off the top. Yes, I did. Okay, I can still make some trade here. And once I play Toski, I can draw some card back. And that card can just blocks for a turn. Because you have to attack every turn. How fun. I don't think you have a very good attack here. Unless you can just attack with that. I'm gonna triple block that off. Augur of Autumn, I want to keep that alive as long as possible. Because it can help me draw cards. If I play a land off the top, that basically just means I draw extra card. Now I can play creature from top of my library. How awesome. Okay, so I'm immune to attack next turn. I'm gonna use the Toski to block. Don't tell me you have another play. Dude, that was so sick. It's crazy how good our opponent have drawn. 4/4, so I can actually swing in here. Actually, I can attack with all. Instead my Augur. Dude. Okay. I'm willing to trade with anything here. So that's a good trade. I like that trade. And I like that trade. Good. Good for all of us. You change your mind. Sure. I'm gonna draw a card. And yeah. So right now I think we're in a good spot here. Because we can still trade off any kind of big creature, kind of big attack you try to do. So he can probably only attack with air right now. And if he pumping his air units, then I can swing in through to draw more cards, to play more creatures. Okay, he's not attacking. Let's play Chariot. Let's play this off the top. And we have to attack here. So once we have enough creature, we'll just swing through. So it's likely our opponent's going to pump attack for 7 here. Actually, is that lethal? We have no way to block flyers. So if you have double strike. Oh, it might be lethal. If you attack with all of them, it get +1/+1. Oh, it just attacked by itself? Then that's just 12. Okay. So he's giving us a chance to win. Let's see if we can do that. So, do we want to play this as land or Kazandu? Let's play Kazandu instead. Let's play 1, 2, 3. Play Kazandu. Play a land. So use this one. Use this one to activate. Play that. I don't think that's enough damage, but we'll see. Oh, I should have created 3/3 instead, but oh well. So if we just draw 1 Jaspera, we're alive. And we might actually win if we draw a Jaspera. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's 14. This is the only block he can make. That's correct. He had to block the biggest creatures. I ain't gonna draw tons of cards. Jaspera, okay, we got it. So unless you have a removal, otherwise, we are going to win this game. I have exactly 3 blocker, 1, 2, 3. So if he activate his Faceless Haven, I can block it off, and now counter attack for 2 more. He should have won last turn by attacking with more creatures because he actually get +1/+1 for each other attacking creature. Now he threw the game away, but I will gladly take it. We're closer to win 7 than lose 3. All right, let's go. 2 more games. He probably just look at that +1/+1 and just like, okay, yeah, I get +1/+1, but I actually only get +1 for each other attacking creature. So he forgot to swing with another creature, and that's why we're playing Jaspera, right? The reason why we're playing that 1 drop here, and it just show how important that could be. And as I said earlier, exactly to block those spirit token carried by those stupid creatures. All right, so we are going to play Werewolf. Red, not sure what opponent's doing. Okay, another Izzet. I've been playing against so many Izzet decks, it's not even fun anymore. I should have attacked first. No, I couldn't. If I attack, he might afraid that I have some kind of fight ability or pump ability. Let's see if I can draw land off the top. Every land I play is an extra card I draw. That means I don't have to draw the next turn. Yeah. If you want to counter this, fine by me. Okay. Nope. So I can do... I could have draw extra cards, but I'd rather just do this. If he killed that, that would suck. Okay, he did. I should have spread out my damage here. It's okay. Next turn, we are going to play Roaring Klex. Hopefully it resolve. If it resolve, it'll be very good for us. Let's hope that's not a counterspell, please. No counterspell. No counterspell. No, it's a counterspell. Okay, sure. We're gonna attack to put a counter on it. Oh man, that hurt. That hurt me. That hurt so bad. I have like the perfect cards to deal with it, but it countered it. What an asshole. Have I played a land? If not, I'll play the land here. There's a chance he might flip this turn. If you just like bounce a creature back to my hand, it'll become a 4/4 dragon, and that'll block off my wolf. But if not, I get 2 extra damage through. Okay, next. What? Okay, really? Interesting. I mean, he had to play, right? He has to play. He's still rolling us. So annoying. Alright, sure, let's go. So now this is why, not why, but this is a situation where our plan doesn't work out because we don't have any fight mechanic. Those dragons are just gonna sit on top of the hill all these times, and we cannot do anything about it. So we're likely not going to win this game, because he's gonna have another dragon, and he can shoot 4 damage every time he play a instant sorcery, and it will just be over for us. Damn it. Okay. Oh, he has nothing. Okay, sure. Oh, that's good. If he cannot do anything here, let's eat everything. And then we haven't played a land yet. Okay, so he doesn't have a play at 3 mana. There's no instant speed. He probably have a negate or something. Oh shoot. Okay. Alright, now this is gonna be bad. He had 3 cards. He's going to be able to swing for 10 more. He's just to cast 3 spells. So if you have another extra turn, we're just gonna forfeit. Oh, really? Okay, let's play Toski here. We did not draw a Jaspera. We need a Jaspera. Okay. Killing a dragon is good. killing a dragon is huge. Okay, so what else? Let's play a tracker. So our opponent's desperate. He doesn't have enough spell. He has that. Okay, so that's all he has. Okay, our opponent actually doesn't, he probably just mana flooded. So we got lucky there. It's usually when there's two Ashmoth Dragon, you usually don't win. But I guess we got left out 6-1 last round. So this video probably gonna finish within an hour. That's always good. But the server is kind of slow recently. Alright. Let's see what our final round is. Nowhere. Our last round is nowhere. Oh shoot. Okay, another good hand. It seems like we always have Lair of Hydra with land and no color lands here. And okay, this is good. This is good. This is a good hand. I have Werewolf Pack Leader, Bridge, Toski. If both of them lives, my Toski gonna be awesome. Look like a blue-white control again. Suspend, foretell. You can do it. I know you want to. Unless you have a Jawari something to counter, unless I pay 1. That happened a couple times. Okay. Good boy. You play correctly. Because I have a good turn 3 play, so I play Pack Leader. Pack Leader is just a better card here in terms of our plan here. I think I sound like broken record, but I keep on saying if I do have a Chariot, I'll play Prosperous Innkeeper turn 2 instead. The reason why I only play 3 Chariot is because it's a legendary, and if you got multiple in your hand, it's kind of awkward. Of course, you can create extra tokens, but that's not why that card is good, in my opinion. Now I can choose to attack. If he kill it or bounce it, then I'll play Prosperous Innkeeper plus the Pack Leader back. Or if you just kill it somehow, like that that kill it, get a clue card, then I'll play Prosperous Innkeeper plus Ranger class. If not, I'm just gonna play Briarbridge Tracker. Divide by 0. What does that mean? Does that mean this is not a Doomscar? That looked like a Doomscar to me. I don't mind him Doomscar 2 of us, but 2 card here. But if you don't, I'm gonna play Toski next turn. That'll be crazy if you just want to keep a counter backup. Toski going to ruin his plan. He didn't even play the environmental science. So likely I'm going to be able to resolve Toski, and he's gonna kill one of them or bounce one of them. I'm gonna draw a card. He play it afterward. That's very confusing. Whatever make him happy, man. Worst case scenario, he killed the pack leader right now. I still draw a card. Best case scenario, I get to draw 2 cards. Unless you have like Fading Hope to bounce my Toski. Bouncing blue-white play that card, it's just not that important. Like tempo play is not that important in blue-white control because you whiteboard like 3-4 times a game. I'm having the same amount of land, almost same amount of cards if it hits, and I have 3 more extra creature in play. Now I have 6 cards. Alright, so this is probably like Multiverse to draw 2 cards, I guess. Give me on tap land, please. I would like to have untap land, please. Okay, so it is Multiverse. So even if you do a board wipe here, I can still get in to draw cards if I want to. But if you do board wipe here, I'm probably gonna play a Lair Hydra, Jaspera, and the Briarbridge to just rebuild my board. Or if I just draw on tap land, I just Froghemoth him. I think if he foretell a Dim Scar, that would be so greedy right now. I wouldn't do that if I were him. Lemon. What? Okay. Actually, that's actually very interesting. Okay, I'm going to attack with those 2 here because he's not going to block my pack leader. If he does, I'm going to pump it and eat it up. Did I play a land already? Okay, I'll play that. So now if you want rat away, it's fine. That's interesting. I saw he's at 17. That's kind of interesting. Unless he didn't know that I can pump. It's written on the card, so I don't know why he didn't see it. That's a good trade. World pack leader for a Limerick Desert Doom Dragon. This name is just so epic. Cool. You got it, man. Ooh. Okay. Froghemoth way. Let's go. You can counter it if you want to. I'd rather resolve my Roaring Klex. What? For real? He's reading my cards like he's seeing them for the first time. But all these cards are pretty common. Okay, he does play Fading Hope. Okay, I have to apologize. I didn't think that blue-white deck would play Fading Hope. But I guess he is that special somebody. Okay, so we are going to discard a Lair of Hydra. Since we have Toski, all we need is to keep 1 land in hand. Preferably a untap land, but we do not have untap land, so this is the best thing we can get. Extra turn here didn't do much. It basically just draw him a card and play 2 tiny creature and untap all land. If he had a Desert Doom, That'll be a different scenario. However, he is still very healthy at 15 life though. That might be the... Okay, let's see what we can do here. We can still Froghemoth. If he counters this, that means he does not have a board wipe yet. I really don't know what I want to do. Okay, that make a lot more sense. Okay. What? You think that's a good idea? That's so many ranger class, might as well get rid of one of them. Not blocking. So he does not have a Doomscar. That's why it's not blocking. But I don't have enough creature that he wants a Doomscar anyway. So that's preventing damage. Totally fine by me. I don't care that much. Actually, I can get rid of it if I want to. That's kind of funny. Alright, get me on tap land, please. He still tried to win with damage. That's crazy. But it didn't negate both my creature attacking though. Because now it does no damage. Let's hope I see a land, please. A land? My opponent is playing very slow. At first I think it's okay, but now it just dragged on way too long now. So if I play a Werewolf pack leader, I can actually play my Jaspera Sentinel to hope for another untap land to play my ranger class. That sounds like a plan. Never mind. Some people just don't let others have fun. There's no point attacking with the other one because he's preventing damage anyway. But he's at 13, so I can still just win all of a sudden here. Sunset Reverie, 17 life. Where's your Doomscar? He is playing Counterspell. He still tried to raise me with damage. That's a crazy part. Sure, man. You do you. Finally, a land from top. And, what was I thinking? Yeah, Gnarled Professor. Let's get rid of that that shield. It's getting on my nerve. If you want to counter, that's good. I tried to eat off all his counter spells. I can pay 1. Yes, I can. Actually, I don't need to pay 1. It's him or another permanent he controls. Man, this guy is playing so slow. Just like one game away, but he's stalling. Alright, now we can attack with more creature now. Actually, let's just do that. This one counter. Based on what he's getting, I think he doesn't have much of a plan now. So I'm gonna get a bird. I'm gonna assign 2 damage here. This thing will fuck you up if you have no idea what's going on. I'm able to draw so many cards from Toski, so this is gonna be irrelevant at this point. That's fine. Oh, Jaspera. Oh, never mind. My turn ended. Dude, my opponent's playing so slow, man. Come on, hurry the fuck up. The thing is, if you're not good at playing a control deck, just don't. I guess it's fine. It's just a standard event, and he's probably just trying to get familiar with it. And it just happened to be our the final game. I hope it's the final game. Yeah. Why can't it be a fast aggro matchup? Alright, it's almost out of cards. Looking good. So now I actually want to get rid of the Valk Mirror. So I am going to play Vorinclex first. If you want to counter that, let him counter this first. No, he does not. If he's not countering that, he definitely does not have counter spells. Now, if you want to counter that, that's fine. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna put 2+1 counter on something. Yes. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, Faded Hope. Let's spread our damage here. Okay, sure, that's fine. It's gonna come back next turn. The way he's blocking, it's like his deck doesn't run board wipe. So I'm just gonna play cards. If you board wipe here, I have enough land and Vorinclex to just go all in. I can probably play Ranger class and upgrade it. I wonder if I can just go straight to level 3. It doesn't put counter, right? So Vorinclex doesn't affect leveling up. Dude, our opponent is so slow. Why, man? Okay, finally. Alright, so we are 7-1. Playing against a very slow, probably pretty new blue-eye control player. Imagine, okay, I'm not like nitpicking, but if you're playing that and you play a standard event and you might go 7-2 or 6-3, and you're spending 30 minutes a game, that's just way too long, right? And so far this deck has been doing pretty good, and it played very fast unless our opponent's super slow here. So yeah, I definitely recommend this deck for everybody who want to just grind through. At least it's a faster alternative. You just jam in creature onto your opponent game up. Alright, so that's the video for today. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. And I'll continue to put out more magic related videos in the future. Bye bye.